So welcome back to another episode of the Tedrick Show. Today I'm coming your way with the lone wolf theory. Let's digest and figure out the life lessons that it comes along with. This is the Tedrick Show, bringing you a necessary lens of perception to allow you analyze the world at large more clearly. Let's get into it. So you and I, let's imagine a wolf pack. A wolf pack is a group of wolves. A group of wolves that move together, right? Let's imagine this group of wolves, that which is the wolf pack, are moving through the forest and it's snowing. So it's very cold. So it's been a couple of days this wolf pack have had something to eat. So they're hunting because they're hungry. And they are relentless, hunting together as a unit. So one of the prey notices something moving. It looks and notices it's a prey. Another goes for the flank. And the third goes for the kill. That is when they notice it's a deer, a very big deer. A deer that if it's just one of them, it cannot kill. So it takes the unit, the coordinated unit, to bring down this big, huge deer together. So together they bring down the deer and they kill it. They go ahead and they share the meat amongst each other. They eat to their satisfaction, and this lasts them for several months. Now, let us imagine a lone wolf. So it's either splits off by choice or is cast out, is banished from the pack. It wanders around all by itself with no pack to answer to and no pack to call a family. This sounds great and noble just until it's time to hunt. So when it's time to hunt, the only thing one wolf can hunt is maybe a rabbit or a rat or maybe those small rodents roaming about. But that's not enough for a wolf. But a bear or a deer is far too strong for just one wolf, for a single wolf, for a lone wolf. Then all of a sudden, winter hits. The thing about the wolf pack is that when they are together, they can share body heat, so they can better fight the winter than the lone wolf, because the lone wolf is just walking around alone. There's nobody else to share body heat with. There's nobody else there to keep them warm. And so it starves and stays cold and struggles through the cold, while the pack thrives. The life lesson to learn here is that going at it alone can bring your demise, even though it feels like the best decision ever to make. Humans are not wolves, but we are connected in the same way. We are woven in the same pattern, right? Humans are supposed to be social beings that depend on each other to thrive. The lone wolf theory sells the idea of independence. Be by yourself, do everything by yourself, rely on nobody, and thrive by yourself, which to some extent can be a lie. You definitely get rid of the hassle of compromising for other people, trying to tolerate people, and live with people's bullshit, and basically trying to tolerate them. But think about it this way: when hunting becomes tough, when the cold sets in, life becomes very tough for people who are lone wolves. The wolf pack's strength isn't just the numbers that they have acquired, but it's the systems that are in place. When one's weekdays is up, there are others who are at their peak, who can go for the hunting, who can share the body heat and do all the things to keep the pack thriving. But when you're a lone wolf and the struggle sets in, it's more of a death sentence. Think about it this way: if you're somebody that doesn't like to ask for help, you're going to die in a problem that could be solved by somebody, that could be solved by a friend or somebody close to you. Do you want that to happen to you? Something that could be solved easily by somebody else, by just you asking for help, killing you just because you don't want to ask for help from anybody. That would be stupid too, right? If you're a worker somewhere and you're hoarding tax, so they're giving you more tax and you're hoarding the tax, hoping that you could finish on time, and you're not able to finish on time, so you're hoarding it for the next day, and you keep hoarding taxes and hoarding taxes, it's going to be difficult for you to finish the work. But think about the team who come together to do a tax. It goes very swiftly and smoothly. At some point in your life, you need to swallow your pride and know that you're not enough on your own, and you cannot do it all by yourself. Sometimes you need help. Sometimes you need to ask for help. You need to be able to speak out and be vocal about needing help. Being with a group, being with a pack can be messy. You have to deal with the squabbles and the fights and the arguments here and there, and having to deal with people's ego, and having to share the meat when you want it all for yourself, you know. It can be messy sometimes, but freedom has got a cost. Being alone has got a cost, and so does loyalty. There's also a flip side to this. The pack life can be really messy, like I said before. Not every pack is worthy of being with. Not every pack is worth running with, right? Just one wolf in that pack can put you all down the drain. And I think that is too costly than solitude. The lesson is knowing, accepting, coming to the realization that you are not meant to last alone for a long time. And so choosing the pack to be with is the most important thing. Alright, my name is Ted Briggs, and this has been the Ted Briggs Show, bringing you a necessary lens of perception to allow you to analyze the world at large more clearly. If you watch this video, I'll urge you to please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, which is going to alert you each time that I post a new video, which is going to be every week. Also, try and hit the like button for me, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.